Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Steve Farrell for George Langevin Productions, and it's our pleasure to bring you the Central Coast Condors versus the Riverside United Wild Things. On the right side of your screen in the black and white tops are the Condors. They're going to be moving from right to left on your screen during this first half, and we're just about to get underway. We'll play two 25-minute halves. On the left side of your screen in the green uniforms, green tops and black shorts, are the Riverside United Wild Things. And this is the last day of this Easter AIDS charity tournament that's taking place here in Anaheim, California. George Langevin Productions has been here for the entire 3 days of the tournament. We started out on Friday morning, and we're now in the Sunday morning now. It is April 14th, 1996. A beautiful Sunday morning, really warm. It's only about 9:15 in the morning right here, and you can already feel the heat from the sun on your back. The field is in perfect shape, and the game is underway. As we mentioned previously, we'll play two 25-minute halves in this game, and we are underway. This is a girls' U13 game, and as you can see, the Wild Things already on the move. Shot on goal is blocked right there by Becca Pauly and knocked away. Ball still alive, however, towards the corner. And now the Condors finally get a foot on it. The Condors need to clear this out of their own end right away. Wild Things on the move here.
Now clear, let's step up and let's go.
Condors trying to clear it, ball still alive. Wild Things on the move, ball up high. Looks like this will go past the end line and out. This is the opening minute of the first half. Of course, there's still no score. And once again, a quick mention, this is the Easter AIDS charity tournament. We're at Magnolia High School in Anaheim, California. And it's been a great tournament, perfect weather all weekend long here in Southern California. Once again, Wild Things on the move. This is number 9 right there, Nicole Martinez. And then Becca Pauly comes out to pick that one up. And still no score. We'll bring you a little bit of background on both squads while we can. First, we'll tell you a little bit about the tournament. It is, once again, the Easter AIDS charity tournament, and we want to thank all the North Orange County referees for donating their fees that they'd normally be paid for these games to the charity. The tournament hopes to raise $10,000 for the Children's Hospital, the Orange County Children's Hospital. They have a pediatrics children's AIDS division that they hope to raise $10,000 for, and judging by the turnout for all the games we've seen this entire weekend, looks like they may make that goal. We haven't had the official report yet, but certainly is a worthwhile goal. And speaking of goals, we've had none here yet in the early going of this first half. Lots of headers here by the Wild Things, looking good. Ball downfield now, Wild Things number 10, Holly Evans on the move. Evans still flying around, no black and white in front of her, picked off by Pauly. Good save. Pauly's kick outside. Condors trying to clear the ball out of their own end. Back towards Pauly. She's out to pick that one up. We'll tell you a little bit about the Condors while we have a moment. The Condors are coached by Coach Jim Thomas, assistant coach Coco Casas, and the team manager is Rich Daring. They hail from the Central Coast League, which is the area a little bit north of Santa Barbara there, the Pismo Beach 5 Cities area. And this is a first-year team who have recently coalesced again for the last month or so. They'd been apart for a while, back together again for the last month.
First to the ball.
A 3-day tournament, being the spring break last week. The girls had off from school on for the entire week, so the tournament began on a Friday, which is fairly unusual.
Let's get up. Push up.
Condors number 3, Janine Collins, blasts the ball out of her own end towards midfield, but the Wild Things are there to pick that up right away. Now the Condors on the move downfield. This looks like Shelby Schaefer, number 17.
Distribute it.
And a shot right there by Joelle Brackeen is blocked by Sarah Simpson, or that might have gone off the pole. Off the post. That looked dangerous there. Almost looked like a goal, but it was off the post. The ball is out. And this looks like Ashley Blue that's going to handle the throw in now for the Condors.
Let's go, ladies. Control it. Go, Nicole, through!
Condors try to keep it out of their own end. Janine Collins comes into the picture, knocks that ball away.
Outside, go around.
Condors turn it back right towards our cameras, and that's out. This should be a Wild Things ball. That is number 6, Kelly Vigorito, that tosses it inside. Vigorito inside right there to number 9, Nicole Martinez. Back out to Jennifer Montgomery, number 3. This is Emily Kane, number 15 for the Wild Things. Back out to Kane. Picked up there by Nicole Trigg, number 16 of the Condors. Megan Squires gets a foot on it. On the move now, Condors number 11. That looks like Nagaretti. Shot on goal is far to the right and blocked right there by Simpson. And past the end line, this should bring up a corner kick now for the Condors. And that looks like Joelle Brackeen that's going to handle the corner kick now for the Condors. And a low kick, bounds around in front of the Wild Thing goal for a while there, and gets picked up right away by Ellie Smith, number 7 of the Wild Things. She tries to drive outside with it, can't do so. Ashley Blue tosses it inside. Wild Things take over, running up the far sideline now with it. And this young lady's moving right there. Looks like that's Holly Evans, number 10, stolen away right away by the Condors. Now back over to Ellie Smith, number 7. Back over towards Evans. Evans on the move, but the ball picked up there by the Condors. Looks like that's number 12, Mary Millard. And that's past the touchline. And that ball will stay with the Wild Things. Still no score here, first half action. Let's tell you a little bit now about the Condors. They are wearing the black and white tops. Moving from right to left on your screen in this first half, they're led by number 2, Ashley Blue. Number 3 is Janine Collins. Number 4 is Marielle Garcia. Number 5 is Eva Taylor. Number 6, Christy Smith. And number 7 is Tina Daring. In goal, number 8, Becca Pauley. Number 9 is Taryn Robinson. Shot on goal, up high, doesn't get to the goal. Shot again, blocked by Becca Pauley, and this one goes behind goal. It'll be Condors ball, goal kick. Condors coach Jim Thomas already calling for some substitutions. Looks like he's going to bring in 3 players now. Looks like we've got number 13, Amy Perry, coming into the game, along with number 9, Taryn Robinson, and Marielle Garcia, number 4.
Tina!
Off the field, number 2, Ashley Blue, number 10, Heather Thomas. They'll take a break momentarily on the sidelines.
Get some water.
Also, Tina Daring, number 7, taking a break on the sidelines. Condors ready to go now. They get that ball upfield. Wild Things take over right away with number 6, Kelly Vigorito. Vigorito inside to Montgomery. Montgomery centers, and that ball is centered over to Gina Cudini, and past the end line, Condors ball.
Mary, pull Janine out as quickly as possible.
We were telling you a little bit about the Condors. Number 10 is Heather Thomas. Number 11 is Rachel Nakarati. Number 12 is Mary Millard. Number 13, Amy Perry. Number 14, Joelle Brackeen. Number 16 is Nicole Trigg. And number 17, Shelby Schaefer. On the other side of the ball, the Riverside United Wild Things. Ball free there in front of Pauley. Pauley comes out and picks that one up. Head coach for the Wild Things is Coach Ken Howard. And team trainer is Eddie Prado. They hail from the Riverside United League. They finished second in that league this year. And this team also, the Wild Things, less than 1 year old, playing here in the Easter Age Charity Tournament in Anaheim. Ball picked up right there by Nicole Martinez, number 9, and a whistle on the play. The Wild Things are led by their goalkeeper, Sarah Simpson.
Hold it for a second. Let me get up and skip.
Number 2 is J.J. Jones. Number 3, Jennifer Montgomery. Number 6, Kelly Vigorito. Number 7 is Ellie Smith. Number 8, Danielle Field. Number 9 is Nicole Martinez. Number 10, Holly Evans. Number 11 is Megan Squires. Number 12 is Becky Howard. Number 13, Jordan Ray. Number 14, Gina Cudini. Number 15 is Emily Kane. Number 17, Jen Tranbarger. Number 18, team captain, Aaron Vigorito.
You guys ready to go forward?
Brackeen had her foot on the ball a moment there, but it's out, and the ball's going to go over to the Wild Things. About 10 minutes have elapsed now of the first half. We'll play 25-minute halves. We've got about 15 minutes to go, still no score.
Away from pressure. That's it.
Kept alive by the Wild Things. Ball off Cudini there.
Darren, watch the back door. Knock it, Emily, out here.
Wild Things having a hard time keeping out of their own end right now. Condors putting the offensive pressure on. Ball back towards midfield, however. This girl's got some wheels on her. Look at her go. Kelly Vigorito on the move, number 6. On the far side, giving chase. Taryn Robinson, ball centered nicely. Lots of black and white around the ball, however. Coming into the picture now, Montgomery trying to get there in time. Good speed right there, Mary Millard. And that ball past the touchline now. Holly Evans giving chase. Substitution called for now by the Wild Things. Looks like the Wild Things are going to bring in. We'll see who that is. We got it. That's number 13, Jordan Ray, coming into the game. There's Jordan running in. And she'll handle the throw-in for the Wild Things. Play resumes. Ray inside towards Ellie Smith. Smith in the corner being marked there by Marielle Garcia. Wild Things trying to get the... Oh, nice shot. A little bit too far to the right and too high. That's past the end line. It'll be a Condors ball.
Stop, please.
Okay, lots of substitutions by both clubs. Now Coach Thomas of the Condors looking for some substitutions. He's going to bring in 3 more gals. Number 7, Tina Daring, coming back into the race here. Heather Thomas, number 10, back in, along with Ashley Blue, number 2. All 3 girls running in right there. Out of the game now is Shelby Schaefer to take a break.
Big kick!
Also looks like Nicole Trigg is taking a break on the sidelines now. Robinson. And that's Montgomery, gets a foot on it, centers, cleared out of there right away by the Condors, up towards midfield now.
Go, run through those. Come on.
Good job, Heather. Good job, Eva.
Go. Outside.
Kane, outside to Jones. Jones reverses direction. Nice footwork there by Jones. Gets the ball up in front of Pauly, and Pauly comes away with it. Still no score, first half.
Go, ladies. Good job, Eva.
Taylor upfield to Perry.
Amy, you got to distribute harder and quicker.
And then the Wild Things knock that one out. It should be Condors' ball. It will be. Down their own end.
Go.
This is Mary Millard that's going to handle the throw-in now for the Condors. Millard goes upfield towards Garcia. And now the Wild Things take it over. That's Smith. It's knocked away from Smith. Back out to Brackeen. And then all the way upfield, down the line and out. Should be Wild Things' ball.
Taryn, you're not marking anybody. Come on. Let's go. Get up and out. Let's go.
Martinez can't control it. Back after it. Good defense here by the Condors.
Stay with it. Be tough.
Martinez in control again. Looks like she's going to go outside to Jones. She turns around and goes inside. Lots of black and white there to pick it off. Back to Martinez. Martinez crosses.
Find your mark.
She gets it over to Cudini. Cudini outside to Jones. Jones has it stolen away. Good defense there by the Condors. Ball all the way up the sideline towards our cameras. Back across the midfield line into the defense of the Wild Thing. Back across again to Kane. Over Kane's head and out. Condors ball.
How you doing,
Good
Joe?
throw, Taryn.
You want want a breather? Want a breather? Yep, no. Run a little bit, please.
Come on, Condors.
Be more aggressive. I'd rather have you on aggressive than the defense, okay? Amy, I want her back.
Ball, 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 ball.
Good speed here by Montgomery going after that ball. Good defense there by the Condors. Out off the Wild Things. Condors ball.
Come on, Condors.
Throw-in goes straight up the line. It's picked up right there right away by Field. Lots of black and white around this ball right now. On the move with it right there is Eva Taylor. Taylor has the ball knocked away and knocked out by the Wild Things. It should be, ball should remain with the Condors. Looks like the Condors will use number 9, Taryn Robinson, to handle the throw-in.
Come on, Condors. First two, huh?
Come on, ladies, we're down there. Let's go.
In the net now, ladies, in the net. Good, Karen. Nice work. Tina.
Robinson, nice kick downfield.
One touch. One touch. Away.
Centered,
Oh, almost.
up high.
Come on, Tina.
Simpson after this one, she picks it up.
Keep it down here. Trap that ball.
Yes.
Watch the ball. First to it.
Emily, go down if you're gonna go out. Ref.
Play.
Player down, ref.
You okay, honey?
Just one.
All right, running in now for the Condors, number 11. That's Rachel Nakarati. Also running in for the Wild Things is number 17, Jen Tranbarger.
Danielle.
Taking a break on the sideline is Emily Kane.
Jennifer, get to the outside
for the,
ball,
Wild
back on the
Things.
inside. Go to the sweep. Or stop her, Danielle.
She's way up there. Mary!
Condors ball tossed inside towards the end line.
Away.
Lots of green defense there. Ball cleared back outside. Number 7, Smith, in control momentarily. Condors get it back downfield.
Just shield it out, Aaron.
And that's Aaron Vigorito, team captain for the Wild Thing, tries to clear it out of there. Right now, the Wild Thing's having a hard time keeping it out of their own end, but moving upfield with it nicely now is Ellie Smith. She gets it up to the midfield line. And that's out. It's going to stay with the Wild Thing.
Come on, Condors. Get it back.
Karen, don't give her all that room. Karen, leave her.
All the way upfield. Nakarati picks it up, kicks it the other way. And that's out. Looks like it's off the Condors. Stays with the Wild Thing. Whistle.
Jennifer, Montgomery, and Ellie.
And a substitution. The ball should stay with the Wild Things. It looks like Jordan Ray is going to handle the throw-ins, but Wild Things making some substitutions. Both teams are actually. Running into the game is Nicole Trigg, number 16, for the Condors. Running in now for the Wild Thing, number 10, Holly Evans, and number 12, Becky Howard. Garcia handles the throw-in. Ball intercepted immediately there by Martinez.
There you go.
Turned around right away by Perry and out.
Work, Amy. Get it back, Condors.
This is Jordan Ray with the throw-in now for the Wild Things. Ray goes right inside immediately to Holly Evans, and it's immediately knocked right back out. Condors ball into Taylor. Taylor advances the ball upfield, picked up there by Megan Squires, returned by Squires. Squires upfield now to Martinez. Martinez on the move. She's got Jones on the outside. She goes towards Jones. Jones alone in the corner. Marking her there is Robinson.
Nice work.
And the good defense there by the Condors. On the move again is Martinez.
There you go.
Good defense by the Condors.
Put pressure on her.
Still no score here in this first half.
Good job, Marielle.
Giving chase right now is Nakareti. Nakareti gets there before Emily Kane. Dangerous situation right now, and nice save there by Becca Pauley.
All right.
Looks like the Wild Things had number 12, Becky Howard, right in front of Pauley, and she took her shot Paulie was there to fall on it. Jordan Ray. Ray's shot. Picked up by Paulie near the post.
Away from the keeper. Protecting the middle. We're holding that middle. It's getting too wide.
Okay, unofficially, we don't have a score clock here, so unofficially, we believe Paulie picks this one up right outside of the post again. Unofficially, we've got about, we'll say about 20 minutes have elapsed in this first half, so about 5 minutes remain.
Stay with it. Watch your mark.
Ball up high now. JJ Jones was there, but she couldn't get there in time. Ball goes over her head.
Get out, everybody. Get up and out.
Come on, Ashley.
Step up. Let's go.
Condors defense doing a good job keeping the ball away from Paulie here. And nice advance there by Danielle Field. Ball centered. Paulie's there alone. Picks it up.
Open up. Get the width.
Use the line, Jay. Come on. This side, Jay. Go, go, Jay. Cross it, Jay.
JJ Jones centers. Gets past number 10, Holly Evans. Evans was in a good position to shoot there, but the ball got past her because she was one-on-one with Paulie. Cudini back outside to Field. Ashley Blue.
Come on, Ashley.
And now on the move here is Nicole Martinez.
Stay through it, Nicole. Don't look at him.
There you go, Mary.
Good.
Past Martinez and upfield. Ashley Blue after the ball stops the dribble. Nice move right there by Blue. Gets it upfield now to Brackeen. Brackeen still in control of the ball. Brackeen centers and gets it downfield. Giving chase down there is Vigorito. Vigorito being marked right there by number 17 of Daring. Ball outside now to Taylor and past the touchline. Taylor will handle the throw in inside. And we've got a whistle that'll stop action momentarily. Substitution now for the Condors. Running into the game is Shelby Schaefer along with number 12, Mary Millard.
Nicole. Nicole, come out here. Come on. Take your sweep. Okay, right there. Come on. There's your mark.
Wild Things get the ball inside there to Cudini. And then moving upfield nicely is Jordan Ray, number 13. Good defense there by Nacarati. She knocks it past the touchline and out. Ray will handle the throw in. Ray inside towards Evans. Evans on the move, turns the corner nicely. Paulie near the post, picks it off.
Hey, let's go. Find your mark. Let's go.
Paulie's kick is past the touchline and out. It looks like Jordan Ray's going to handle another throw in.
Thank you, Mary.
Come on, girls. Come on.
Cudini upfield towards Martinez. Martinez moving nicely with the ball here. It goes outside towards Jones. Jones is going to take a shot from there. It's off the side of her foot and past the end line. Condors ball. Unofficially, we should be near the end of this first half. As you mentioned before, we're just looking at our watches trying to determine how much time remains. 25-minute halves.
Nice work, Eva. Nice work.
And onto the field is Janine Collins, number 3.
Play it tough,
It
Colin.
looks like it's number 5, Eva Taylor, that's going to come off and take a break momentarily here.
Open up for her. There you go. Good job. Now distribute.
Looks like that was Shelby Schaefer that cleared the ball outside. Ball across the midfield line, picked up there by Megan Squires. Knocked across the midfield line by Vigorito. Ball still in play here, picked up by Cudini. Cudini goes across to Martinez. Martinez on the move, all alone, trying to stay on sides. Martinez dribbles left. She's going to shoot from there near the post as Paulie. She picks that one up easily.
Nicole, run ball side.
Come on, step in front. You're
Martinez with the header, returned immediately. Cudini. Shot wide to the right. Paulie after it, she'll let it roll. And it's Condors ball.
You guys are doing very good. Help it out.
Okay, on my watch, the half has elapsed, for sure. So we should be in the last minute or so. Condors upfield, it's intercepted there by Jones and returned. Back towards the midfield area, returned immediately by Danielle Field with the header. Back across the midfield line. Everybody's after this ball. Blue comes away with the ball. And that is the end of the first half. And we are in a scoreless tie. Nice work by both clubs. Once again, the Central Coast Condors 0 and the Riverside United Wild Things nothing. We've still got 25 minutes of tournament soccer remaining. This is Steve Farrell for George Langevin Productions. Okay, we're back and we're ready for 25 more minutes. The second half, we had a scoreless first half. Game pretty hotly contested here, actually. And we've switched sides. Of course, now we've got the Wild Things moving from right to left on your screen. They're wearing the green tops and the black shorts. And the Condors in the black and white tops moving from left to right on your screen.
Go, good job. Fine. Out there, plant your feet. Inside.
Sarah Simpson remains in goal for the Wild Things. And we have had a goalkeeper change now for the Condors. Replacing Becca Pauley at goal is Amy Perry, who was wearing number 13 during the first half. She's in goal now. So Becca Pauley will be able to go back out in the field. She'll be wearing number 8. Still no score, as we mentioned previously. The weather stays the same. It's really beautifully warm. Actually, it's hot out here in Anaheim, California.
Outside, quickly, up to your feet. Good job, Ashley.
And once again, this is the Easter AIDS Charity Tournament. We want to thank everyone again from the North Orange County Referees Association for donating all their fees from all the contests in this tournament, in the hopes of raising as much as $10,000 for the Orange County Children's Hospital Pediatric AIDS Division. Not to mention all the proceeds from concessions and merchandising and anything else. Hopefully they'll come up with the Ashley Blue after the ball now. Hopefully they'll be able to come up with the $10,000 that was intended at the beginning of the tournament. It's been a beautiful 3 days. The weather has been consistently warm, super warm, maybe too warm. But conditions have been dry even in the early morning hours. The field Fields, you know, not too much dew on the fields in the morning. Mostly dry balls we're dealing with. Still a little bit of moisture on the field.
Let's go, forward, let's go, Darren, up. Darren, there you go.
Ball at midfield being batted back and forth. And now the Wild Things get it downfield, but it's picked up immediately there by Nacaretti and past the touchline by Rachel. So it'll be a Wild Things ball. Ball tossed in right away by Jordan Ray. Nacaretti gets a foot on it momentarily.
Darren, don't give too much room, watch your mark.
And here come the Condors. Trying to clear the ball out of their own end. Having a hard time with it. Wild Things pushing it up pretty hard here.
Danielle. Danielle.
Coach, stay on this side, please.
Danielle's doing a nice job in there.
And this looks like Nacaretti's going to handle the goal kick now for the Condors. Off the side of the foot, but outside there to Eva Taylor. Taylor has it taken away right away there by Jordan Ray. Ray centers, picked up. Good defense by the Condors. This is Martinez. Martinez turns it around, gets it outside to Ray. Upfield again to Field. Martinez off the knee. Knocked upfield there. It looks like that was Heather Thomas, number 12. Actually, that was Mary Millard, number 12. Millard after it in the corner. Giving chase is Becky Howard, number 12. The two 12s go after it in the far corner. Ball still alive. Outside now to Nicole Martinez. Martinez centers. Condor defense is there. Blue coming into the picture. Good job there by Blue. Taken away now. Ray in control. Upfield with the ball now, Evans. Evans tries to take a shot, but she's surrounded there by Millard and Nacaretti, and ball past the end line, and it will be Condor's ball. Still no score. And not much on that shot. Amy Perry there to pick that one up. Perry, nice kick downfield. Martinez picks it off right away with the header. Reverses direction of that ball. Now here comes Howard. Howard shot. Bobbled momentarily by Perry, and she comes away with it. Nice save. Ball up high. Condors having a high time clearing it out of their own end so far this half. Martinez gets a foot on it there momentarily. Now it's to Cudini. Outside now to Ray. Ray all alone out there. She's met. Looks like that was Millard that came flying into the picture, or Nacaretti. That was Nacaretti that came flying into the picture. Now it's outside here to Vigorito.
Good job. Good job. Fine job.
Good job.
Look. Becky, Holly.
Good defensive job there by Eva Taylor. We called her Rachel Nacaretti just a few moments ago. We apologize to Eva. On to the field now for the Wild Things. Number 3, Jennifer Montgomery, and number 7, Ellie Smith. Ball right away to Smith. And there is Rachel Nacaretti, number 11. She just got a foot on it, drives it upfield. Condors on the move now. Ashley Blue driving into the picture, but Sarah Simpson's there with the backwards baseball cap. She picks that one off. Nice kick by Simpson all the way upfield, across the midfield line on the bounce. And beautiful kick right there. Nice move right there by Mary Millard. Reverse direction kick, very nicely done. Martinez off the face of Collins, but Janine's all right. Millard after it here with Montgomery. Montgomery and Millard coming away with it is Jones. Jones back over to Montgomery. Montgomery trying to stay in control. Good defense there, number 12. Mary Millard of the Condors. Millard hits the deck, gets up quickly. She's all right. Still no score.
Harry, watch out. Rachel, watch your mark.
Nice kick. Perry is there, however, to pick it up near the post. And it looks like that was Danielle Field, number 8, that made a nice kick from way outside. Martinez gets a foot on it. Returned right away by the Condors. Outside. Upfield now towards number 16, Nicole Trigg. Across the midfield line. Condors on the move. Field with the defense gets after the ball. Stops it. Squires. And then out of goal comes Simpson, picks it off. Strong kick by Simpson again, all the way upfield. Met there by Chiudini. Smith. Upfield now to Ray. Ray being marked there by Taylor, stops direction. Goes back inside, Chiudini's there. Chiudini back out to Ray. Ray misses it, and it's past the touchline, Condors ball.
Turn around. Turn around.
Taylor upfield with it, picked off by Ray. Towards Chiudini. Ashley Blue. Nice work there by Ashley. Gets it across the midfield line. It's returned immediately by the Wild Things. Ray gets a foot on it there. Now Smith. Smith inside towards Montgomery. Chiudini outside to Ray. Ray inside again. Defense, Condors. Good job towards the midfield line now. Nice pass work there by the Wild Things. They look good for a minute, but the Condors defense real strong. Gets the ball out of their own end immediately. A lot of passing to contend with there. That's out. Should be Condors ball. This looks like Janine Collins will handle the throw-in.
Ellie, play up a bit. Play up. Watch out.
Danielle Field.
Not through, not through.
Chiudini across the midfield line. Look at this. Firing upfield is Ellie Smith. Smith has got a Ray to her right. Smith stops direction. She gets tripped up from behind. Ball gets knocked away. Condors come away with it. Condors and Perry dodged a bullet right there. Now this is Vigorito, team captain, gets the ball out to Martinez. Martinez drives into the center towards number 14, Chiudini. Chiudini outside with it past the end line. And it'll be goal kick, Condors.
Stop, Ralph.
Okay, into the game now for the Condors. Number 17, Shelby Schaefer, along with number 7, Tina Daring. And taking a break on the sideline, number 2, Ashley Blue. And number 5, Eva Taylor. Also running onto the field for the Wild Things is Kelly Vigorito, number 6. And coming off for a break, J.J. Jones. Ball goes right out to Vigorito. She tries to keep it alive, can't do so. Past the touchline. Wild Things ball, tossed inside right away. Picked up there by Montgomery. Montgomery in control. Ray after it now. Goes towards the corner with it. Giving chase is Smith. And it's out. Condors ball. Still no score.
Keeper! Keeper! Jennifer!
Condors up the line with it. Amy Perry comes out of the goal near the post. Picks this one up easily. Perry goes away to the far side. Looks like she tried to get it out there to Schaefer. Schaefer in control now, trying to drive up the sideline. Gets it across the midfield line. Nothing but green there, however. It looks like it's Megan Squires that'll handle this. She gets it upfield. Chiudini is there to pick that one up. She's being marked right there by Collins. Chiudini still in control. No, it goes to Martinez. Martinez goes cross. Over to Ray. Jordan Ray.
Send it overlap.
Back over to Smith. Smith again.
The other way. Go the other way.
Up to Ray. Nice move there by Smith to get the ball to Ray. Ray stops dribble. A lot of black and white around her. She goes into the center to Cudini. Cudini shot towards the post, picked up immediately by Amy Perry. Not much on that shot. And the Wild Things have been putting a lot of offensive pressure here on the Condors, but their shots have been slow by the time they get to Perry, and she seems to be able to pick them off pretty easily. The Wild Things need to get the ball in a little bit closer and take their shots, but they've been definitely doing a good job of passing and moving the ball upfield. They got to finish up a little stronger. We're still in a 0-0 tie here in the second half. Martinez picks it off. Number 9 for the Wild Things. Ball is out. Looks like it'll go to Vigorito. And that's past the end line and out. And Coach Thomas calling for a substitution. Looks like he wants to run Mary Millard, number 12, into the game. Millard's running in now. And we've got about 11.5 minutes remaining in this second half. Still no score. Perry out of goal to pick this one up. She's got Ellie Smith running right into her face.
Come on, it's yours, Ashley. Let's go. It's yours. It's yours. Believe in it.
Outside and past the line and out off the Wild Things. Condors ball. Tina Daring is going to handle the throw-in, but we've got another substitution coming up now. It looks like number 8, Becca Pauley, is going to run into the game and play goal. So Pauley will be back at goalkeeper. Amy Perry, number 13, will return to her normal position. So a slight break in the action for that. And now some more substitutions. Looks like Amy Perry's going to stay on the field wearing number 13. It's going to move into, I believe, a defensive position. And also into the game now, Marielle Garcia, number 4. Ball tossed inside now by Tina Daring.
First to those, Shelby. First to those. Pressure her. Pressure.
Montgomery upfield with it. And it looks like we may have had an offsides call on Eva Taylor. I'm not quite sure what that call was. Offsides? Okay, offsides call it is.
Come on, send it.
Pressure. Here we go.
And here come the Wild Things. Moving fast upfield is Smith. Smith to Ray. Blocked right there. Good defense. Now it's back outside to Smith. Near the corner. She's being marked there by Garcia. Smith still in control. Number 7. She goes back out towards Jordan Ray. Ray centers. Tries to get it in towards Montgomery. Montgomery hits the deck. Montgomery still in control. Shot towards the post. Too far. Good defense again by the Condors. We're still in a scoreless tie here in the second half.
Stop, Rob. Jennifer. Ellie.
And we've got about 9 minutes remaining. Now the Wild Things are going to make some substitutions. And they're running on Holly Evans and Becky Howard into the game. And coming off the field momentarily, Ellie Smith, along with number 3, Jennifer Montgomery. Play resumes. We got about 9 minutes remaining in this game.
Let's go, Eva. Do that. Go, Joanne. Go. Sprint. Sprint. Well done.
Squires, good defense there. Cudini. Great defense there by the Condors. Who is that young lady? When she turns her back, we'll get her number to you. And that should be out and off the Wild Things, number 13, Jordan Ray. So it'll be Condors ball. And it's tossed inside by Tina Daring. Now on the move with the ball, this looks like Joelle Brackeen, number 14. Brackeen stops dribble, reverses direction. Nice shot. Oh, to the left of the posts and out. Wild Things ball. That was number 12, Mary Millard, that showed us that strong defense before hitting the deck. With no remorse. Number 12, Mary Millard, right at midfield right now. Sarah Simpson's kick. Here come the Wild Things. I believe this is number 6, Kelly Vigorito, flying upfield. That's actually, yeah, it is Vigorito. Look at her fly. Shot to the left. Past the goal. Wild Things still on the move, out towards the corner now. Driven inside by Ray. Shot on goal by Chiudini. Right of the post.
Shelby, you guys stay with that mark. At all possibilities. Stop, please.
Still no score.
The goal. Ashley.
7 or 8 minutes remaining now in this second half. Into the game now for the Condors, number 3, Janine Collins. Along with number 10, Heather Thomas. Taking a break on the sidelines now, number 2, Ashley Blue. Along with number 16, Nicole Trigg. And tripped up from behind is number 9, Nicole Martinez. That'll award a free kick now to the Wild Things.
Go! Go! Let's go! Find the mark! Ashley, look.
Martinez kick is up high. Perry can get there. Can she make it? No! Too high! It was actually Becca Pauly who's back in goal. Beautiful kick by Martinez is up high enough. Pauly couldn't get up that high. It goes off her hands and back into the net. Wild Things in the lead now, 1-0. And we've got about 6 minutes remaining in this second half. Nicole Martinez is awarded the free kick and does exactly what you got to do with it. She gets it up just too high for Pauly to get there. Pauly does what she can, gets full extension, gets her hands on the ball, but can't slap it away. It goes over the top of her hands and back into the net. Wild Things in the lead now, 1-0.
Let's go! Let's go! Everybody go! Stay up there, Heather! Go!
Jordan Ray moving upfield, pretty much on her own, giving chase. Here comes Ray. She's going right into the face of Pauly. Ball loose towards the post. This could get in there. It's going in. Second goal of the game for the Wild Things. And we may have a Condor player down on the field. That may be Nacaretti, number 11. Actually, that's number 12, Mary Millard. We talked about her just a few moments ago. Strong defense, throws her body around. She just did it again trying to save that goal, and she really hit the dirt. And she's not getting up right away. We'll keep an eye on her. All right, she's looking all right now. Wow, she's really limping. She's being helped off by Coach Thomas. Oh, I hate to see that. And there's Ellie Smith, who's just come into the game now, along with number 15, Emily Kane's come into the game. Goal was by Jordan Ray. I mean, we started watching Mary Ellen Millard right away to see if she was all right. She's still down out there past the end line, and we'll keep an eye on Mary Millard. We were just admiring her play just a few moments ago, how tough she was on defense. She really had very little chance of saving that goal from going in, but she threw her body at it anyway. Pretty heroic, and now she's down and she's in some kind of pain over there. We'll keep an eye on it. Anyway, goal goes to Jordan Ray. Wild Things in the lead, 2-0. And you got to hand it to Jordan, flying downfield with the number 13 on her back. She's been doing a lot of that today. But to no avail so far. This time, Ray just turns on the afterburners, ball back into Simpson. Simpson returns it. Ray turns on the afterburners, just flies downfield, and there's really not much that Pauly could do at that point. She had to commit. So she came out of goal and committed, and Ray just blasted it in. And as the ball was rolling towards the goal, Mary Millard just like threw her body at it, trying to keep it from going in there. I mean, she really didn't have much of a chance. That was really a tough move to make by Millard. We're back in action here. We've got about 3 minutes remaining in this second half. Wild Things in the lead by a score of 2-0. Ball up high now in front of the Condors' goal, and then back out towards the end line, towards the corner. Smith, blocked. Smith trying to get a foot on it again, can't get there in time. Back outside now, picked up there by Brackeen. Brackeen in control, has it knocked away by Tranbarger.
What's up, Red? Ollie Jordan. Ollie Jordan.
Some more substitutions now for the Wild Things. Looks like they've got J.J. Jones and Jennifer Montgomery coming back into the game. And running off, Holly Evans and Jordan Ray. 2 second-half goals by the Wild Things. Nicole Martinez and Jordan Ray are the scoring summary for the day so far. We've still got a few minutes remaining in this contest. And we're still keeping an eye on Mary Millard down there towards the Condors' goal. She's still lying down. Coach Thomas is calling for the Condors to start gambling and doing what they can to get that ball upfield. But the defense of the Wild Things is still stiff, as it's been all day. After the ball now is Tranbarger, and that'll roll out. Condors ball. I believe this is number 9, Taryn Robinson, who's after it. Robinson near the corner. Condors, shot on goal, wide to the right. After it is Simpson. Simpson gets there, picks it off. Nice kick by Simpson upfield. Montgomery is there. Montgomery up to Ray, actually up to Smith. Smith upfield now to Becky Howard, and looks like Howard's going to get called for the offsides. So that'll be Condors ball. A minute or two remaining, according to our watches on our sideline here, but we don't have an official clock, so we're really just guessing. We were a little bit off in the first half. And that is the end of the game. So our guess was pretty good. And it's over. The Riverside United Wild Things have defeated the Central Coast Condors by a score of 2-0. Second half goals by Nicole Martinez and Jordan Ray tell the scoring story of the day. And as we speak, Mary Millard is back up on her feet and limping at the far end. There's a nice shot of the Wild Things there on the other side of the field. Millard getting up and being helped. She looks like she's got a weak left ankle, but we're not sure, but we'll keep an eye on Millard. We want to thank everybody for tuning in. Hotly contested game here under perfect conditions, under beautiful blue skies here in Southern California. Once again, welcome to the Easter Eggs Charity Tournament. And a great game between the Wild Things and the Condors. The Wild Things come away with a 2-0 victory.
This is Steve Farrell for George Langevin Productions.
Hi, this is Steve Farrell for George Langevin Productions. We're here with the Riverside United Wild Things, and we've got J.J. Jones, Ellie Smith, and Nicole Martinez right here to my immediate left, and we'll start on the far side with J.J. J.J., you guys, during the first half, you had a hard time scoring. What changed during the second half? Was there anything that was said during halftime that made a difference?
We were just like motivated to the game, and we just did our best, and we scored and stuff.
Okay. Was it kind of hot out there for you?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Okay. Are you used to playing under real hot conditions, or just any conditions? Doesn't matter.
Any conditions.
Just doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay. And right here, I've got Ellie Smith. Ellie, how you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, not bad. I'm doing fine. Okay, you guys played a good game. You look real good out there. How long you guys been together as a team now?
This is our first season. We started in October or September, and we've been practicing the last summer. And this is we've been in a couple tournaments, but we haven't been together for that long.
Okay. And right here next to me, Nicole Martinez. Nicole, you scored the first goal of the game. It seems like during the second half you were getting downfield ahead of the other team a lot better than you were during the first half. Is that true? Is my observation correct?
I think so. I did much better in the second half, I think. The first half we were doing good passing, but we just couldn't convert.
Okay. It seems like you guys were passing the ball and getting it up close to the goal real well, and then all of a sudden your kicks, your actual shots were just a little bit off or a little bit slow. Is that normal for you guys, or do you normally get stronger kicks in on the goal?
It depends. Sometimes we do have good shots, but lately we've been having a little trouble scoring, like because of bad shots.
Okay. JJ, they told me before the game you like being called JJ. How long you been called that?
Ever since I started playing soccer.
Okay, so it's mostly the soccer kids that call you that.
Yeah.
There's like 3 Jennifers on our team,
Yeah.
so we have to get nicknames for them all.
Right, I noticed that. Okay, do they call you Jennifer in school, or do they call you JJ there?
They call me Jenny.
Jenny in school. Okay, so you have to remember all these things.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, girls, this is your big moment. You got the TV right there to yourself. You can say anything you want. You can say hi to your mom and dad. You can send a message to your school. You can send a message to the president and Hillary Clinton, whatever you want to say.
Hi.
Pretty good, not bad. Okay, Ellie, anybody you want to say hi to out there in TV land?
I'll say hi to my mom and then my brother over there, and hi to all my friends on my team, and good job, guys.
Okay, Nicole?
I just want to say hi to my parents and good job to the whole team.
Okay, ladies, thanks for coming on with us. Congratulations. Thank you. Very good. Okay, now we're here with Danielle Fields, right? And then I've got Jennifer Montgomery. And then right here next to me is Aaron Vigorito, team captain. And we'll start on the far side with Danielle. Danielle, your team looked real good out there today. How's the tournament going for you so far? I mean, you've been here all weekend long. Have you been traveling back and forth from the home, or you've been staying in a hotel?
Well, yeah, basically we have been traveling back and forth.
Okay, how far is it?
About an hour.
Okay, is that taking a lot out of you? Are you tired now?
Not really.
No. Okay, do you have another game still?
Yes.
Okay, who are you facing?
Who are we facing? I think we're facing the front runners.
Is that the name of the team, or you mean the team that's in first?
I don't know.
Okay, the front runners is the name of the team. Okay, and Danielle, how long have you been playing soccer now?
About 8 years, 7. Yeah, about 7.5 years or 8.
And how old are you?
13.
13, okay. And right here in the middle is number 3, Jennifer Montgomery. Jennifer, you were flying all over the field. What's your position out there?
Right forward.
Okay, what does a right forward do?
Well, you know, they check to the ball. They, like, you know, score when they get a pass and stuff like that. They just, like, play the right forward position, basically.
Okay. You like playing up front?
Yeah.
Okay. And right here next to me is Aaron Vigorito, team captain. Aaron, how come you became the team captain?
I guess my coach he said I worked hard, and I always was there first, and I really worked hard.
You were there first at all the practices?
Yeah, like when he called us over to get the ball and stuff, and called us over for meetings and stuff. I was always there first.
Scoring a lot of brownie points?
Yeah.
Just kidding. Just kidding you, Aaron. Okay, so what was the difference in the second half? You guys played a lot differently in the second half. What happened?
I guess we just weren't getting our shots off in the first half, and, well, we were, but it wasn't going in, so I guess we just talked better and stuff, so I think we did better in the second half.
Okay, we'll go back over to Danielle. Danielle, this is your moment on television. You can say anything you want to anybody out there. You can pose, you know, you can do the supermodel pose, whatever you want to do. You can say hi to your mom and dad. Okay, here you go. One second.
Okay, hi.
That's it, just okay, hi?
Yeah.
Okay, and in the middle here, Jennifer?
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Hi.
Okay, and Aaron?
Hi,
That's it, huh?
yeah,
Hi,
just we did great, and I just hope we win the next game.
Okay, ladies, thanks for coming on. Congratulations on the win. All right. See, that's not so... I'm here now with Jordan Ray and Jen Tranberger and a whole host of the other remaining Wild Things. We'll get to them in a second, but we'll start with Jordan. Jordan, you scored the second goal of the game. What happened on that goal? Can you tell me the sequence of events? It was hard to call that play.
Yeah, one of the forwards passed it out to me, and I just took it up the field, and the goalie came up, and I thought, I only had one more chance to dribble, so I just shot it in.
Okay.
And
Now, you were all alone charging up field there, weren't you?
yeah.
Okay, now aren't you in danger of getting an offsides call in that situation?
Yeah, I was afraid of that, but I just made sure I hung back behind the last fullback to make sure I wasn't offsides.
Okay. So what happened then? All of a sudden it was just you pretty much one-on-one with the goalkeeper. So what happened there?
I just thought I need to shoot it before she, gets a hold of it, so I shot it, and I just hoped it went in.
Okay, and it went past her?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just kind of rolled in, huh? Yeah, okay. And then right here, Jen Tranberger. How you doing, Jen?
Fine.
Okay, did you have a good game today?
Mhm.
Jen, what's your position on the field?
Well, I used to play goalie, but then we got a new goalie, Sarah,
Okay.
and so now I'm right fullback.
Okay, which position did you like more?
Right fullback.
How come?
I guess it's just the stress of playing goalie because you're like always thinking, is it gonna go here or there or something like that?
A little bit less stressed when you're out in the field running around.
Yeah.
Okay, good answer. And then let's see, we're talking about goalkeepers. Is that Sarah right back here? Okay, Sarah, can you move in a little bit closer to me right here? This is Sarah Simpson. Can we get a shot of Sarah? We do have a shot of Sarah. Sarah, how do you like playing goal?
Oh, it's fun.
Yeah. How long have you been playing in there?
A year and a half now.
Okay, a year and a half. So do you like playing back there?
Yeah.
Okay, is it a little nerve-wracking? I mean, you got a lot of pressure on you, right? I mean, a lot of people are going to, if something goes wrong, you can catch a lot of blame, right?
Yeah.
You've been doing a pretty good job for these guys most of the time, though?
Somewhat.
Somewhat of a good job. Okay, how did you end up being a goalkeeper? I mean, whose idea was it?
My dad's, just because we didn't have one, so he just let me do it because I wanted to.
Okay, so now you're in there. You wear the backwards baseball cap. I couldn't even recognize you when you came over here. Okay, are you wearing all that gear? Do you get warm out there?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys played great. I mean, you pitched a shutout today, so that's not a bad game, right?
Yeah, that was cool.
That was pretty cool. Okay, so you guys got another game coming up against who? Who was that again? The front runners. Do you know anything about the front runners, Sarah?
No.
Nothing at all. Okay, so you guys are gonna. What time is that game?
11:45.
Oh, so you guys don't have much time to kill, do you?
No.
Oh, okay. And who do I have here now? We'll move right in. Can we move right into the spotlight where Sarah was? Who's this right here?
Becky Howard.
Okay, Becky, can you move a little closer to the mic, Becky? There you go. There's the camera. Okay. How you doing, Becky?
Fine.
Okay, Becky, let's see. I'm looking for your name on my list here. Where is it? Right there. Oh, Becky, you were number 12. That's right. Becky, what was your position out there today?
Right forward.
Okay, what does a right forward do?
Just like tries to score and stuff.
Okay. And you girls are on a U13 team. Are most of you girls 13 still?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some are 12.
Summer 12? Okay. So when you're 13, what grade in school are you in?
7th.
Okay, what do you learn in 7th grade?
World history and algebra and science and
Oh, so they're teaching algebra in 7th grade now?
Yeah.
Okay, we used to wait until 9th grade for that, but you guys are a lot smarter than we are. I can see that. Okay, so what's easier, world history or algebra?
Algebra.
How come?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Algebra's hard.
Really? You find algebra difficult?
Yeah, some people are different levels of math, and I guess it just depends on your teacher to explain it, but some people are naturally gifted in math.
Oh, I see. Is Becky one of those people?
Yeah, I don't like it though.
Okay, so what did you learn in world history, Becky?
Ancient people.
Ancient dead people, right? Oh, okay, I understand that. Okay, now is there anybody I've missed up here that I haven't interviewed yet? We got you right over there, right? That's JJ, right? Okay, so ladies, did I hear you guys giving a little cheer at the end of the game there?
Yeah.
What was that?
We cheered for the other team, and then we cheered for the two people who scored because we were very thankful for them because we finally got those in, and then we cheered for our team just for a cheer for our team.
Cheer for your team. Okay, so you guys gonna have a big meal before the next game, or do you refrain from eating? I'll ask Jen.
Basically, we're supposed to drink a lot of water and probably not eat very much because it's not very good to eat before a game.
Okay. Do you ever do it though, because you're hungry?
Sometimes.
So did I. I did it all the time. Okay, ladies, thanks for coming on with us. You guys are a good team. Don't eat too much. Drink a lot of water, and we'll see you out here for the next game.
All right.
All righty. We're here now with Kelly Vigorito and Emily Kane, and we'll start on the far side over there with Kelly. Kelly, you're on the same team with your sister. Is that fun?
Yeah, kind of. We get in fights sometimes, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. How long have you been playing together with your sister?
We were on a regular team together, an AYSO team for a year, and then we came on this team together.
Okay, and which one of you is younger or older?
I'm the youngest.
Okay, how old are you now, Kelly?
I'm 11.
11. Okay, so this is a U13 team. You're kind of playing up, aren't you?
Yeah.
You like playing up?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, so it's not so bad?
Mm-mm.
All right. And right here next to me is Emily Kane. How you doing, Emily?
Pretty good.
All right, Emily, I've got a question I haven't asked anyone. You got number 15 on your uniform. Do you girls have favorite numbers? Do you get to choose your numbers? How do you get that number?
Well, I'm loaning, so they just gave me a number, but my sister plays for the older Wild Things team, and she's number 15, so, but on my team that I play for, they just give us the numbers, so.
Okay, do you have a favorite number that you'd prefer to have?
Not really. Since I've usually been the biggest on my teams, I usually get number 16 or 18, so I don't really have a favorite number.
No, it doesn't matter, right?
No, it doesn't.
Okay. So how was the game today? Did you play a good game?
I guess. I started, but then I got sunscreen in my eyes, so I had to come out.
Sunscreen in the eyes?
Yeah, and then towards the end of the game, I played center halfback, and I did all right. So.
All right, very good. So do you know anything about this team you're about to face next?
Well, I played them in another tournament, and they have really good corner kicks, and they tend to score more in their corner kicks, so I think they're a pretty good team.
Oh, so you know these guys a little bit. Okay, did you tell your teammates about that?
No.
Oh, you better let them know. The corner kicks is where they do most of the damage, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, did you let the coach know?
No.
Are you keeping a lot of secrets from your teammates there, Emily?
I guess.
Okay. Emily, you guys look like a good team. Kelly, I want to thank you for coming on with us as well. And you guys look real good out there. Like we said before, don't eat too much and drink a lot of water. Anybody you want to say hi to out there, you can make a speech if you want. Kelly?
Hi.
Hi, that's it?
Yeah.
Emily?
Hi to my coaches on my other team, I guess. Hi.
Okay, hi. All right, ladies, congratulations. Did you want to say something else? I forgot.
But do you want to interview our coaches?
Sure do.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks, ladies. We're back with Ellie Smith and J.J. Jones, and let's see. J.J., you said you wanted to tell us something?
We just want to tell, I'm very happy for the team, and I'm glad we won, and I'm very happy.
Okay, and Ellie?
I just wanted to say thank you to the coaches, because we've been working on diagonals and different things during practices, and it really worked pretty well in the game. It just, we couldn't finish it, and so our coaches were telling us at halftime what we needed to work on, and eventually we figured it out and finally got some goals in. So I just wanted to say thank you to them.
Okay, so it's not just chaos out there. You guys have a plan, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What's that again?
We try to have a plan.
Try to have a plan. Does the plan always go through, JJ?
Yeah, it does.
It always works.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not always. Not always, but mostly time it works. So.
Okay. Ladies, thanks for coming on with us. Congratulations. Get some rest. Don't get burned out in the sun here. Okay, and play good in the next game. We're here now with Sarah Simpson and Team Activities Director Suzanne Rice and Coach Ken Howard. We'll start with Coach Howard. Coach, big difference in the second half with the team. What happened during halftime that made a difference?
Well, we told the girls they needed to convert their scoring chances. They had a lot of opportunities in the first half. Unfortunately, we didn't put anything in the net. We told them you need to put the ball in the net because we're getting plenty of chances. We just need to put it in any way we can. And fortunately, we put 2 in the net, so we came out very lucky in the second half.
Coach, really hot out here today. Even early in the morning, it's getting even hotter by the minute. Does that make a big difference in the way the girls play?
Yes, we have to be careful on how we substitute so we can keep fresh players in the game, especially in the midfield positions. So, especially when we have a second game this afternoon, to try and have players that can last in that second game.
Right. We better get the girls out of the sun as quickly as we can. I'm burning up out here. And Susanna, I want to thank you very much for all the help you gave us before the game. You didn't really know what we were doing, did you?
No, I didn't.
People are looking at us like, oh, wait, you want all these girls' names? Why? Okay. Reason is we want to be able to call the game well. And Susanna, so how do you keep this whole thing organized?
Well, I don't really organize a team. I just try to help out with some fun activities and keep the girls together and do some things outside of soccer, which helps, encourage their friendships and the bonding. That's sort of what I do.
Okay. Any other teams that you're involved with right now, Susanna, or is this the one?
Well, my son plays, but...
what level is he playing at now?
He's a 16-year-old. He plays for a Riverside United team.
Okay, they're a little more physical, aren't they?
Yes.
I figured as much. Okay, folks, thank you very much for letting us cover the game. Coach, I want to give you all the thanks we need to give you for helping us out before the game. You too, Susanna, otherwise we wouldn't have been prepared. And nice shutout, Sarah. I got the right girl, right? Good shutout. Okay. Well, that just about wraps it up, and I think we'll call it an interview session right there. I want to thank George Langevin for all the work he did behind the cameras, and we'll see if we can get some of the Condors on with us in just a few minutes.
Okay, great.
I'm here now with the Condors, Joelle Brackeen and Tina Daring, and then right here to my immediate left is Becca Pauley. We'll start on the far side with Joelle. Joelle, you guys really held them up defensively in the first half, and then during the second half you just had one or two miscues, and that made all the difference. Was there any difference in the way you guys played in the second half?
We really worked the ball first and everything. We did pretty good, but our offense wasn't. We just couldn't get the ball.
Okay. Now you guys are all the way down from like Central California, but yeah, were you staying in a hotel here?
Yeah. I forgot what it was called. The Farfield, something like that? Yeah, the Farfield.
Okay, so are you used to going on road trips with a soccer team?
Pretty much, yeah.
How many road trips you been on now?
3, I think.
Okay, so is it a distraction to be out on the road and staying in a hotel, and you guys are all clowning around at night and stuff? Does it take away from your concentration?
Kind of, but we're a little tired from being in the pool and stuff. That's what we lose our concentration, but not really.
You're doing a lot of swimming?
Yeah.
A lot warmer down here than it is where you're from?
Yeah.
A lot warmer, okay. And right here in the center is Tina Daring. I was going to ask you, Tina, have you been on a lot of road trips with soccer teams before?
Yeah.
Okay, you guys are like professional players, right? You used to being on the road?
Yeah.
Okay, we never did this stuff when we were kids, George. Okay, so the thing is, now you're in Southern California. It's real hot down here. Are you used to this area? Have you been down here a lot before?
Not really, but we've been down here a couple of times for tournaments and stuff. So.
Uh-huh. And how do you like coming down here to play?
It's fun, but it's like really, really hot, so.
It's real hot. Makes a difference, doesn't it? Okay, right here to my immediate left is Becca Pauley. How you doing, Becca?
Fine.
Becca, you're the goalie. How do you like playing goalie?
It's fun, usually.
Okay, how long have you been playing that position?
7 or 8 years, I think.
Okay, you said it's fun usually, so what do you mean? What's the unusual times?
Well, when somebody scores on you, then you get upset.
Okay, so it's not so much fun then?
No.
Okay. So I was going to ask you another question about coming all the way down here. You're playing in the heat. Is the heat affecting you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so how much cooler is it up there in the 5 cities area?
It's usually like 70 degrees or so.
Okay, you guys live near the coast?
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's a big difference, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, being inland makes a big difference. So how old are you, Becca?
13.
13. Everybody's 13. Is that 7th grade?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have 6th graders on our team, too, though.
Uh-huh. So what do you learn in 7th grade?
Lots of stuff.
Lots of stuff? Like, are you guys taking algebra as well?
We take pre-algebra.
Uh-huh. Is it hard?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was hard for me, too. Okay, so what's in store next for your team? What are you guys going to do now?
Win?
Okay. Do you have another game tonight?
No.
Oh, okay. So you mean you're taking off and heading back upstate?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, ladies, here it is. You can say anything you want to everybody out there in TV land. I'll start over on the far side with Joelle. Is there anybody you want to say hi to, or any speeches you'd like to make, poses, anything you'd like to do?
I want to say hi to Christy because she couldn't be here because she got her tonsils out, so I just want to say hi to her.
Okay. And Tina?
Just to all my family and friends, because only me and my mom could come down here, so.
Okay, good enough. And Becca?
The Odyssey team.
What's that again?
My Odyssey team.
Saying hi to everybody on the Odyssey team?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Hi, Ari. Hi, Jake. Hi, Miranda. Hi, Daniel. And hi, Mary.
Off camera. Okay, ladies, thank you very much for coming on with us. We're here with 3 more Condors. We've got number 5, Eva Taylor, and then number 11, Rachel Nakarati, and then right here to my immediate left is Mary Millard. And we'll start on the far side with Eva. Is it Eva or Ava?
Eva.
Okay, I got it right during the game. I got it wrong during the interviews. Eva, you guys played really well during the first half, and during the second half, things seemed to slow down a little bit for your club. What was the difference? Did the heat start to get to you guys a little, you think?
Yeah, it was pretty hot towards the second half. I think that we did pretty good, though. Just 2 unlucky goals.
Mm-hmm. Now, these road trips, do you like them? I mean, is it exciting to go out on the road with a team?
Yeah, we usually travel pretty far.
Yeah.
Get used to it.
Yeah. Do you like the hotel rooms and all that stuff?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Sounds great to me. Okay. And Rachel, you played mostly defense today, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your actual position?
My actual position is defense or midfield.
Okay. Which one do you prefer?
Defense.
How come?
Because you don't have to run as much.
Good answer.
Tournament.
You had to in this tournament?
Yeah.
Lots of running in this tournament?
Yeah.
Okay, you know, we were talking to a couple of guys from up north from a different team on Friday, and they were saying that the competition down here is a little tougher. There's a lot more passing.
Yeah.
Is this true?
Yeah.
Okay. How would you describe the teams down here? What's the big difference than where you're from?
They have a lot better passing, and they are faster, and it's like they've been together longer because we haven't been together that long.
Oh, what was that over here, Eva?
They're a lot older too. We're like a really young team. Most of they're usually all 13-year-olds, and we're half and half.
Right. Okay. And right here to my immediate left is Mary Millard. Mary, we were talking before you got injured today about how you throw your body around the field. You're really, I mean, is that normal for you?
Yeah, I like to fall a lot and just try and get the ball. I don't know. I try and get it. I don't back off usually. No. I'm not really afraid of other people.
She's not.
I noticed. We commented on it. I said, this girl Millard's all over the field hitting the deck. It wasn't the first time you hit the ground. Now, that ball you were chasing, you really had no chance of getting that thing. And there was a lot of dirt. You kicked up quite a cloud of dust over there. What were you thinking?
I was just trying to get to the ball in time, but I knew because I was head on and the pole was in the way that I wouldn't be able to get it, but I still tried and I just landed wrong. And
she was being a good sweeper.
What's that again?
She was being a good sweeper.
Good sweeper. Okay. So what's hurting actually, Mary?
Right here, my joint mostly, kind of my muscle.
Okay. You gonna be all right?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
When are you gonna be ready to play again?
Next week, probably.
Okay. So what's in store for you guys? What do you have in store for next week?
Probably practicing a lot, and we have a running tournament thing, kind of.
10K run.
10K one coming up.
The whole team?
Well, it's like a 10K run. It's like a run on the beach, on Pismo Beach, and we're putting it on for a fundraiser for our team.
Oh, great. And Eva, you were going to say something else about the run? No? Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, since we got it on you, let's, this is your final moment, big moment on film. You can say anything you want, make a speech, make a political statement. You could tear up a picture of the president, anything you want to do. Go ahead.
I'd like to say hi to my family, my brother Jesse, my brother Isaiah, and my mom and my dad, and had fun this tournament.
Okay, thanks, Eva. And right here in the center?
I like to say hi to my family, and they're right there off stage. And I like to say hi to my friend Megan, and my friend Mimi, and my friend Kelly, and that's about it.
Okay, and Mary?
Okay, I'd like...
Seated. Don't hurt yourself.
Okay. I'd like to say hi to my family and my mom, who's really always supporting me, and like Becca said, our Odyssey team, and Christy, who is one of our better players that couldn't be here because she got her tonsils taken out. So that's all.
Okay. Ladies, thanks for coming on with us.
You're welcome.
All right, we're here with Shelby, and we've got Becca back, and we've also got Amy, and we'll start on the far side with Shelby. Shelby, you guys played a little bit differently in the second half than you did in the first half. What was the major difference as far as you could tell?
We were doing pretty well, but I think that we started going, well, we were first to the ball, but we couldn't, we took a little too many dribbles and a couple too many steps, so we got the ball taken away from us a lot, and our defense had to work really hard.
Okay, we were talking before about road trips, and some of the people from up north were saying that the competition down here is pretty tough. Did you find that to be true?
Yeah. Before we came into a U13, we played our league games against U14 teams, and they were really tough, and we expected the competition to be a little lighter once we got into the U13s, but it actually turned out to be a lot harder because we weren't used to it, and the heat has a lot to do with it because it's a lot cooler down there.
So, yeah, the competition down here, a lot of people, a lot of different teams, a lot of tournaments, tough competition.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, that's what we've been hearing. Okay, so now we'll move over here to my immediate left. I've got Amy Perry. Amy, you played a little goal today.
Yeah, just a little. I played goal last tournament, the whole game, because Becca was at an Odyssey meeting, so. Yeah.
An Odyssey tournament? Okay, so how do you like playing goal?
It's fun as long as you don't get scored on, but if you do, you just have to pump yourself back up. That way you don't get down on it.
Okay.
So.
Now, today they made a long kick from way outside. I don't know who was in goal at the time. Was it Amy or Becca? It was just a super high kick that went in. How do you handle something like that? That was you, Becca? Well, it went off the top of your hands, then over the top. What do you do about something like that? Just jump as high as you can?
Yeah. Yeah, you usually just do that, and then you try to catch it in a W form. That's what, like that. So.
So you get as much expansion as you can. Okay.
With your fingers.
So what do you do to get up higher, Becca?
You jump, usually.
You just jump. Okay, good answer. Okay. So what's in store next for you guys? I'll start with Amy here.
We're thinking about going to San Francisco a little bit later, but we're just going to practice really hard and try to get crisp passes to each other for the next games.
Ever been to San Francisco before?
Yeah, a couple times. I don't want to drive, though.
No. How far is it from where you guys live?
It's like 4 hours.
Yeah. Oh, that's not so bad. You like that town?
It's okay.
Becca, you looking forward to going to San Francisco? What do you think of that town? You can say it. I mean, it's free press.
It's nice.
Yeah. Would you like to live in a big city like that?
No,
How come?
because I lived in LA and it wasn't that fun.
You've had enough of that big city stuff. How about you, Shelby? You ever lived in a big city?
No, I've always lived in Arroyo Grande, and it's a really small town, and we don't have like as much crime or anything in it, and it's really nice. And they made part of the Little Giants in our town. Thank you very much.
Oh, they did the Little Giants. Oh, that's my favorite football team. Giants. Okay. All right, ladies, big moment. You can say whatever you want. This is your time to make a speech if you'd like. Go ahead.
I don't think I'd like to make a speech, but I'd like to say hi to my dad, John, my mom, Kathy, and I'd like to say, Rachel already said hi to my friend Mimi, but I'd like to say hi to her too, and my friends Randy and Lisa.
Okay. Thanks. And Becca, any final statements?
Yeah, I'd like to say hi to my Odyssey team again.
Okay.
Ari, Jake, Daniel, Miranda, and Mary, who left.
All righty. And right here to my immediate left, Amy, anybody you'd like to say hi to out there in TV land?
Probably my family and my friends, Kara Pearl, Hillary Sementina, and Chrissy.
Okay. Ladies, thanks for coming on with us. Here now with Ashley Blue, Heather Thomas, and Becca Pauley. We'll start on the far side with Ashley Blue. Ashley, you played really hard, especially in the first half. What was your position out there?
I was mostly playing forward, but at the beginning I was playing defense.
Okay. Which position do you like more?
Forward.
How come?
Because I just like dribbling a lot and like scoring goals and stuff. So
Scoring goals is fun, right?
yeah,
Okay. So how come they put you at forward? Do you have a lot of foot speed?
I guess.
You don't wear those during the game, do you?
No.
Okay. And right here in the center, Heather Thomas. Heather, what was your position today?
Center half and like stopper.
Okay. Which one do you like better?
Center half.
How come?
Just I like to run around.
What's that again?
I like to run around
Okay.
and just get the ball,
You
send
get-
it up.
Okay. You get to run around a little bit more at that position?
Yeah.
Okay. And Ashley, how do you like doing the road trips? How many road trips have you been on with sports?
Well, not very much, but we've been lots of them. I don't know.
Do you like being away from home for like 3-4 days straight like this?
Yeah, I guess.
That doesn't bother you at all?
No.
Oh, okay. How about you, Heather? Do you like going on road trips with the team?
Yeah.
What's the most fun part of it?
Just like staying in the hotels,
Yeah.
playing.
Yeah, well, playing the games is fun, but it's also fun to get in the hotels. Now, do you girls get to room with each other, or do you room with adults? How does that work?
Family.
So most of your families came with you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And how about you, Becca? Did your family come down?
Yeah, but sometimes I'll like stay the night at somebody else's house or room, but usually it's with your family.
Okay. So you guys like the road trips?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll go down to the far side now. Ashley, Ashley, this is your big moment. You're on camera. You're on TV. You can say anything you want to the whole wide world. What would you like to say?
I like to say thanks to my friends and my family because they've been really nice to me and stuff. And that's pretty much it.
Okay. Ashley, how old are you?
12.
12. And what grade are you in school?
6.
What do you learn in 6th grade?
Math and social studies, science, and that's pretty much it.
Okay. What's your favorite of those?
Math.
Math. Okay, a lot of people say math now. Remember, we used to always hate math. They all say math now. Okay, in the center, here's some of the Heather. What do you like? What grade are you in now?
6th.
And what do you learn in 6th? Same stuff, but which one do you like? Which one do you like best?
Classes are.
Oh, you're in the same class with Ashley?
Yeah.
And what do you like best in school?
I like social studies and math.
Okay. What do you learn in social studies now?
We're starting Greece, and we finished the Israelites.
Okay. So is that pretty interesting stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the stuff I like too. Okay. Heather, did I give you a chance to say hi to anybody out there yet?
No.
Okay. Would you like to?
just hi to my mom and my sister and my dad, and good luck to her 'cause she's playing too.
Okay.
And my brother too.
Okay. Ladies, thanks so much for coming on with us. We're here now with Condor coach Jim Thomas and Becca Pauley. We'll go start with Coach Thomas. Coach, your team played them even up in the first half, and in the second half things changed a little bit. What was the difference?
Well, I think our girls just got a little bit worn out. This is the 5th game of a 5-game tournament, and you run out of legs after a while.
Yeah, right. It's hot out here.
Yes, it is. It was a very hot morning, and, you know, occasionally if you have a faux pas, it breaks down, and that's what happens.
Okay.
And so,
Coach, you take the team on road trips all the time. That seems to be the way things are done nowadays. When we were kids, we didn't get to go on as many road trips as this. What's the big difference? How do they learn from the road trips?
well, when you play local, you see the same teams, and then when you come down to the LA area, you find a whole different breed of competition, and our kids have to basically ratchet up about 4 times the toughness level from what they come from home to here. And I feel our girls do a real good job. I feel that this team here can take and hold its own and beat anybody in the local area. Down here, we have a much more difficult time because the talent pool is that much broader down here, and the teams that work out of here have to have that much more resources to pull from, where we have a more limited pool, so we have to work harder to master our job, and I feel our girls did a real great job this weekend.
Okay, I understand the girls are having a fundraiser soon, a 10K race?
Yeah, we are one of the co-sponsors with one of the cities we live nearby up there, sponsoring a 10K Pier Beach run, where we're basically putting it on, managing it, orchestrating it, and publishing the results, and soliciting all the runners for it, and sending them down the beach for 6.5 miles and back, and give them water and fruit at the end, and give them their awards.
All right. Well, Coach, you got a great-looking bunch of girls here. They're a good interview group. I'll tell you, sometimes we have a hard time getting answers out of the girls. You guys got a good group here. What's in store next for the team?
Well, our next tournament's going to be at the end of May at the Conejo Valley Tournament Champions, and then we have one more that we're planning in San Francisco, the International Cup in June, mid-month, and then we're going to go dark for the month of July and pick it up and go at it again in August.
Coach, you're real busy with the team. Coach, I want to thank you very much for coming on. Thanks for letting us handle everything for you today. Becca, nice to have you on with us. Would you like to be the host next time, Becca? We can just hand you the mic and let you handle it. I think I'm out of a job. Anyway, we're going to wrap it up right there. I want to thank everybody from the Condors and the Wild Things for all the help they gave us before the game getting ready. And good game, well played, except for the fact that Mary Millard almost got destroyed in a cloud of dust. Everything else worked out okay. And once again, the score 2-0 in favor of the Wild Things. We want to thank everybody once again, including George Langevin, who's always behind the camera, never gets to say a word, for helping us out with all the work we had to do today. So thanks everybody for watching. Once again, this is Steve Farrell for George Langevin Productions.